Why is shopping for Medicare Advantage so hard? Let me break it down for you. First thing you need to know about Advantage plans is they are network-based and they have different providers under different Medicare Advantage plans. And so let's say that you're looking at, I'm just going to use big generic insurance companies, so please don't try and sue me or get the government after me. Aetna, Blue Cross, Cigna, United Healthcare, Humana, a bunch of other companies that are out there. All of these different companies are trying to dangle a big shiny ball or a bell or candy in front of you to get your attention, and they want to get your business. And so they all do things a little bit differently than the other guy, trying to differentiate themselves in this, vast space of Medicare Advantage. So they all may have a $0 copay as an example at the primary doctor, but company A may have a $20 copay at a specialist. Company B may have a $25 copay at a specialist. Company C, D, and E may have $40, $50 copays at specialists. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, well, I definitely want to go with option A because that's the cheapest specialist copay that they have. And that would be one mistake that you're making right off the bat, is shopping based on price. That one company that's offering these very, very low copays right off the beginning, right off the start, you may not know what's on the back end or what's in the fine print with those Advantage plans.
I would like to see the fine print.
So that company that's offering these really, really low copays may have very high annual out-of-pocket maximums. And so in the event that something bad happens, like hell freezes over, the sky falls, or shit hits the fan, you might be paying a lot more money at the end of the year out of pocket than you would on, say, another plan that may have higher copays when you use it, but they may have lower out-of-pocket maximums. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, gosh, that made a whole lot of sense. That was pretty clear as mud. That's kind of the plan. I mean, they're designed to be confusing. They're designed to be very detail-oriented in how they present themselves differently than another company. Whether it's low copays and high out-of-pockets or higher copays and lower out-of-pockets, that's just one thing to consider. Then you got to worry about the networks that they're in and who accepts that plan. So all these different companies may be in a big city. And so half of the plans may use one hospital chain or one hospital network, and the others may use a different one. And so you got to figure out, where are your doctors, where are your providers, what hospitals are you going to go to? And that right there may eliminate half of the potential companies that you're looking at. Now, those plans change every single year. And so if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you really want to be shopping every single year the different companies that are out there to make sure that you're getting the best benefits that you have access to every single year. Now, I didn't even talk about the prescription plans inside each of those Advantage plans, what the actual providers think of them, because one other dirty little secret that you may not know about and you want to find out first is you want to ask your provider what Advantage plan they like to deal with if they had to choose. Or, hey, doctor, I'm thinking of going on an Advantage plan. Which one do you guys have the best experience with or the worst experience with? And I think the answer may shock you, because dirty little secret is they're not that fun to deal with. And so you may get some differing opinions on Advantage plans from the different providers that you use. And so when it comes to shopping for an Advantage plan, it's not as easy as going online and picking the least expensive one, because there's a lot of moving parts that go into it and things you have to consider, whether it's the fluctuating costs, the annual out-of-pocket maximums, the networks, and the ease of billing and the ease of payment from the company to your provider. It's a very complex world out there shopping for Advantage plans. And so if you need help, let us know. If you're looking for one, I'm always going to recommend that we start with the Medicare supplement first, because that is, by God, the best and easiest type of insurance that you can be on, because the costs are fixed as far as what your annual expenses are, as far as monthly premium goes, what your deductible would be, and any copays that you have, relatively speaking. There are no networks, so all of your doctors accept it, all the providers accept it, and you never have to worry about any surprises at the end of the day, end of the year. I'm Jonathan Hawkins, the Insurance Hawk. Save your money, keep your freedom.